Hello back to a new series of DevLive. This time we are introducing the content we will have on DevCon 2022. So we are meeting again on 9th and 10th of November at Nord Event Center by Global World. So that's why I strongly encourage you not to miss the chance to take your ticket, because we will prepare for you in less than 2 weeks a 2 days full agenda of technical content. So today I have the honor to introduce you our guest, Cristina Morariu. Hello, Cristina. Cristina is an IT delivery manager and the site manager of MassMutual office in Cluj. So MassMutual will join this time as data AI and machine learning partners at DevCon. So we are very, very excited to meet MassMutual again as partners. To introduce further Cristina, I would like to mention that even if she held some management positions, she continued to develop her technical skills. One of the greatest achievements is a submission of an invention patent with US Patent Office in 2021. So she promotes continuous learning and she likes to try new use cases of technology in business. Such as the usage of metaverse for the onboarding experience or blockchain in insurance. She's the mother of two, passionate about Tarantino movies and artificial intelligence. And as a day-to-day job, Cristina is an IT delivery manager. It sounds very exciting, Cristina, and welcome to our podcast. And thank you for accepting our invitation.
Hello, thank you very much. That's me, and thank you for inviting me and having me today with you for this event. So now that you introduced myself, I should introduce MassMutual. So I joined MassMutual in November last year, almost 1 year ago. But MassMutual was in Romania since 2020. We have offices in Bucharest and Cluj. But we also have professionals across the country. We have a big team in Iași, and they are trying to meet from time to time in a co-working space, and also a large group of colleagues in Timișoara, but also in other cities across the country as well. As I said, I joined MassMutual in November last year, and it was one of the best decisions, I think. I'm still thinking that it was one of the best decisions that I took. And let me tell you why. So, as you mentioned, besides trying new things, trying to see how we can innovate the industry, MassMutual in Romania was in its beginnings. So being in the beginning of something means that you can contribute to how that company, that community will grow and how will it evolve to its maturity. And I think that was the thing that, attracted me the most, the fact that I can contribute to create MassMutual Romania, like a group of colleagues that are passionate about technology, are passionate about what they can contribute in the insurance business, and of course with our efforts to make a change and to make a difference for MassMutual and for the insurance business. MassMutual, for those of you who do not know us, we are an insurance company. The business is mainly, but actually it's only in the United States. So we offer insurance products such as life insurance, annuities, and so on in the United States. The headquarters it's in Boston, and in Romania, as I said, we are here since 2020, and we are a technology partner, happy to make a difference for the digitalization journey of the parent company. And yeah, that's MassMutual.
And that's your story.
And that's my story.
Thank you for sharing with us also what you like most and what you love about working there. I would like to also ask you if you can introduce us 2 or 3 reasons why a specialist should decide to work for MassMutual.
Yes, and I will start with a story. So another company that is owned by MassMutual is Barings. Barings, it's an investment company. So Barings they take the funds that investors want to invest, and they decide which is the best investment for them. And we have a team that is working on different initiatives in Bearings. It's quite a big team, and it grew very, very fast. And of course, when you grow very fast, there are things that you need to maybe change to improve and so on. And we had a visit from some colleagues from the United States in Cluj, and we were discussing about what's the best way to organize ourselves, what's the best way to improve our performance. Of course, the colleagues were very open to mention what they would change. And one of the colleagues told me after that, Cristina, I'm very happy that my voice is heard. So I think that's one of the reasons why it's very rewarding for a specialist, if they decide to join us, your voice is heard. If you want to change something, if you want to improve something, you just need to say it. Maybe the answer is no, we cannot do it, but at least you will have the reasons why the change is not possible. And of course, in many, many situations, your voice can change and improve the way that we are doing business. That's one. And the second reason on my priority list would be the potential to innovate. If we see other industries that are highly technologized, so they use technology at its full potential, insurance industry, it's one of the last to take this route. So because of the nature of the business, of course, we are talking about life insurance, or years and years of partnership with our clients. And now this insurtech trends, the emergence of technology in the insurance business, it's a very good reason why you should join the industry. We have legacy systems, of course, but we also have the desire to move to new technologies, to move to the cloud, to create new platforms, and no time like the present to be part of the journey.
You've succeeded to have two areas with impact. Your voice can be heard, and also innovation. I think these are main attraction points for a specialist and a professional to embrace such a journey. What should we expect from MassMutual in the next 2 or maybe 3 years?
So in MassMutual Romania, we constantly grew since we opened the offices in Romania in 2020, and we continue to grow. But on the other side, in MassMutual Romania, we will mature as an organization, and not only. I'm not talking only about the internal processes. What does a mature organization mean? But also. Each one of us, when we join MassMutual Romania, we bring our technology skill set on the table. So we know Java, we know DevOps, we know testing, and all this technical stuff. But we do not know the business. Because annuities, when I first joined MassMutual, to me, what is an annuity? We don't have this product on the Romanian market. Now, in the next 2-3 years, maybe even after that, we will continue to increase our knowledge in the business as well, in the insurance business. And in that way, we will be able to use our technical knowledge even to a greater extent, because we will understand the business impact as well. So from the technology focus that we have now, in the next 2-3 years, I expect us to be able to increase our skill set in the business, on the business side as well, so that we can contribute even more to the business value that IT has for the company.
Okay. Maybe our audience also is interested, how do you keep your technology skills current as a professional?
Well, I will speak for myself. As you mentioned in my introduction, even if I've been a manager for many, many years, I've tried to keep my technology skills current. So I learned machine learning in 2016, when that emerged after the AI winter. And then I've tried to understand quantum computing to not all the algebra behind it, but to the extent that you can see what use case you could implement using quantum computing, then blockchain, and as you mentioned, metaverse. Now, in technology, and if you want to remain and call yourself a technology person, keeping your skills current is an absolute must. You cannot grow in your career if you are not, you are not investing in yourself first. So how do you keep your technology skills current? Well, continue to grow even when you mature. Maybe you have kids, you don't have time anymore, and learning comes always the last. Well, I will learn something new tomorrow. It's that's not okay. And I'm telling the people that are that I'm working with as a manager when we are setting the objectives. It doesn't matter what you learn. It's more important to learn something. So even if it's something outside your domain, even if it's something totally new that maybe you cannot use tomorrow, the fact that you have the mindset to invest in your skills, technology skills, soft skills, and so on, it's a mindset that you need to keep as you mature in your life, and maybe other priorities come as well.
That's very true. Learning should be a priority for us all, no matter the time we have to invest it in it. What can you tell us? What makes actually your company the best? Can you tell us a few words about this?
Yeah, there are pluses and minuses in each company, but what makes MassMutual Romania such a great place to work, well, is definitely the people. So a couple of weeks ago, we had an open door event, and I think, well, the participants that we had in that event can confirm as well. It's the vibe that you get when you come in the office. It's the passion that you see in each one of our colleagues for what they do is what makes MassMutual Romania so unique. So when you're coming each day, either you're working from home or you prefer to come to the office, it's when you come with a smile on your face in the morning, you continue to throughout the day, and in the evening when you're going at home, you continue to have that smile on your face. It's a sign that, well, you are in the right place. And you will see that on a lot of faces in MassMutual. So people are happy, people are passionate about what they are doing, and are coming with a smile on their face each morning in the office.
Since you had an open day recently, I was wondering what strengths do you think are the most important in order for someone to work for your company?
Yeah, so I would say it's a plus if you think like that. So you need to be, as I said, you need to be passionate about what you're doing. So to view work as a value that you bring and a difference that you make for the company, and in the end for our clients, for the policy holders, and the life of their loved ones that we protect through our business. From a technology point of view, I think you need to, as a strength, again, as something that you should believe in yourself, not to wait for someone to tell you what to do, but to believe that you can do it. And even if it's Java development again, or DevOps, or I'm picking the same examples, but you should have the belief in yourself that you can do something. Of course, you need to ask questions. You need to be curious about how you can achieve what you want to do. And the beauty of it is that you will find very nice people that are there to help you. And I'm not talking only about MassMutual Romania. It's very much the same for our colleagues in the United States. So they are there each time we have questions about the business, about the strategy. And yeah, in the end, you will feel the joy of working for a company that has a strategy for the upcoming years, and you feel that comfort that you can apply your technical skills to add value
inside the team. Yeah. Okay. And now I think we are approaching our last question. It's one of my favorites. So, do you have any advice for the aspiring tech people who want to grow in tech industry?
Yeah, well, I mentioned continuous learning, but let me tell you a story as well. So before joining MassMutual, actually, I got this advice myself. I was part of a community of technology advocates, and there was this training about how can you, well, force yourself to not force, but allow you the time, you allow yourself the time to study. And the advice was spend the first 1 or 2 hours of your day each day learning something, but don't let this activity be the last on your day, because after you open your email or your Slack, or well, when you get in the office, the daily tasks that you have, the emergencies, the strategy that you need to do, the development that you need to do, everything, all the tasks that you have on your plate will tend to occupy the entire day, the entire 8 hours that you have on your working day. So instead of saying, well, I will learn something when I have time, make that time available for you upfront. So start your day without emails, without Slack, just by yourself with a subject that you want to learn. And actually, for me, learning machine learning was, well, it was, I think it was 2016. I have 2 kids, as you mentioned, and I used to leave the kids at school in the morning. It was 8 a.m., so I was the first one in the office, of course. But I was spending from 8 to 10 going through Andrew NG's course on Coursera on machine learning, trying to understand all the mathematics behind it, how can we apply the different modules. So each morning it was the same routine. From 8:30 until around 10, I just book a conference room, didn't open my email, didn't open Slack or anything that could distract me from the objective, and going through the course, understanding, taking notes, and so on. And I think that was the most efficient way of learning something new. So yeah, if you would ask me for an advice, just to keep yourself relevant in the technology space. And again, as I mentioned, maybe it's not just technology. Maybe you want to learn a new industry. You want to understand what insurance is. That was one for me this year. But yeah, just pay yourself first. Give yourself the first 2 hours of the day, and then just continue with the regular tasks that you have to do for your day-to-day activities.
Thank you very much for your advice. It also got me thinking. I don't think I succeeded to invest 2-3 hours daily, but yeah, maybe I should prioritize more this aspect. And thank you for reminding me this. It was an honor to have you as our guest. We've also started our collaboration in 2017, if I remember, in DevTalks Cluj. So it's a pleasure to meet you again, because then you contributed to our agenda on machine learning and artificial intelligence, and it was great. It was great times. So thank you for sharing your experience and your ideas with us. Your message will be appreciated for the community. And for those at home, don't forget to join us at DevCon on 9th and 10th of November, and meet you there. Bye.
See you at DevTalks.
See you. Bye.